What's up mga tito? The new Tower of Infinity is officially open now in Rohan 2. Just like the Shadow of Leap, this is a seasonal dungeon that will be available for 2 weeks at a time. In this video, we'll go over how the Tower of Infinity works, the rewards you can get, tips, and how it connects to the emblem progression system, including enhancing and upgrading. So, let's get started. Starting at level 80 with 165,000 recommended combat power, you can enter the Tower of Infinity twice for free every day. Each stage has a 5-minute time limit, but keep this in mind mga tito. Unlike other dungeons, if you die twice or leave the tower, the run will be considered failed or forfeited, and your entry ticket will not be refunded. So make sure to use buff scrolls and properly prepared before entering. Every 5 stages, a boss will appear together with the first spawn monster. Defeating the boss will give you 2 important rewards: Tower Trial buffs and a Tower of Infinity box. Let's start with the Tower Trial buffs. These buffs are exclusive to the Tower of Infinity, meaning they only work while you're inside the tower. After defeating a boss, you'll be able to choose one buff before the next stage begins. There are different types of buffs available, including damage reduction and damage increase, such as critical rate, critical damage, skill damage, normal monster defense and damage, physical and magic attack, and defense. These buffs are not stackable and will last for the next 5 stages only, and as you climb higher, the bonuses will also become stronger. So as the tower gets more difficult, choosing the right buff can make a big difference in how far you can progress. Next, we have the Tower of Infinity box. These boxes can contain a variety of rewards, including ancient skill book fragments, ancient skill enhancement stones, buff scrolls, and pet mount and costume summon tickets. The box grade also improves as you progress through the tower. You'll start with the lower box at stage 5, 10, 15, 20, upgrade to the intermediate box at stage 25, 30, 35, and eventually reach the upper box at stage 40, 45, and 50. And of course, the higher the box grade, the better the rewards inside. Aside from the Tower of Infinity boxes, clearing stages also allows you to participate in the Tower of Infinity seasonal ranking, where you can earn additional rewards, including materials related to the emblem progression system. These rewards are sent after the season via in-game mail system. But there's one reward you'll definitely want to keep an eye on throughout your Tower of Infinity run: Emblem Enhancement Stones. And speaking of these stones, aside from the Tower of Infinity, event crafting, and purchasing emblem package from the in-game shop, you can also obtain these Emblem Enhancement Stones by dismantling ancient grade and higher equipment or accessories. Here's a quick tip mga tito. Before dismantling your equipment, I highly recommend enhancing it to at least plus 16, because this can give you more Emblem Enhancement Stones. I'll also flash the exact amount of materials you can obtain from dismantling on the screen for your reference. These Emblem Enhancement Stones are mainly used to increase your emblem level. Meanwhile, Ancient Skill Enhancement Stones are also required for emblem upgrades once your emblem reaches level 10, allowing you to further upgrade its bonus attributes up to grade 6. That's right, you can now upgrade your emblems all the way up to grade 6. However, starting at grade 4, you'll also need a superior Emblem Enhancement Stone for enhancing. You can obtain it from the Tower of Infinity ranking or by crafting an advanced Sigil Enhancement Stone box, which has a 30% success rate. It requires 500 Emblem Enhancement Stones or 15 Emblem Enhancement Stones plus each 1,000 legendary upgrade scroll fragments for a guaranteed success. You can also get superior Emblem Enhancement Stones by dismantling level 110 legendary equipment. Enhancing and upgrading your emblems can get pretty expensive. But the good news is there's no downgrade penalty when an enhancement fails. You'll only lose the materials used for the attempt. So I highly recommend choosing carefully which emblems you want to prioritize. Now that we know how to obtain and use these materials, let's take a look at the 5 different emblems currently available in Rohan 2. First, we have the Destruction Emblem, which unlocks at level 60. This is your main offensive-focused emblem, providing stats such as max MP, common and boss monster attack, PvP attack, skill power, and an additional PvP damage increase once you reach grade 6. So if you're looking for more offensive power, this is definitely one of the emblems you'll want to prioritize. Next is the Protection Emblem, which unlocks at level 80. As the name suggests, it focuses on providing max HP, common and boss monster defense, PvP defense, skill power damage reduction, and PvP damage reduction at grade 6. This makes it especially useful if you want to improve your survivability. Then, at level 90, the Blessing Emblem becomes available. This one focuses more on attributes such as HP and MP potion recovery, critical rate and resistance, and experience gain. It's a more utility-oriented option that can benefit players who want additional sustain and progression-related stats. And lastly, we have the Sigils, which both unlock at level 100. The Sigil of Domination is more PvP-oriented, providing PvP critical hit resistance, critical damage reduction, PvP attack, PvP damage reduction, and skill damage reduction. At grade 6 level 5, it also unlocks PvP status resistance, while PvP defense unlocks at level 7. Meanwhile, the Sigil of Challenge focuses more on PvE bonuses, providing experience gain, monster and boss damage increase, max HP, and skill damage increase. This can be particularly useful for players focused on leveling, farming, and boss hunting characters like my Dark Elf Wizard. So, to summarize, the 5 emblems cover different aspects of the game: Destruction for offense, Protection for defense, Blessing for utility, Sigil of Domination for PvP, and Sigil of Challenge for PvE progression. With that in mind, don't feel like you need to level every emblem immediately. Your priority should depend on your class, build, and playstyle. The developers also made the Tower of Infinity a great source of emblem progression materials, especially since these materials can otherwise be quite expensive to obtain through dismantling ancient and legendary gear or crafting. So that's it for this Tower of Infinity and Emblem Guide, mga tito! If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Rohan 2 guides, updates, and tips. Thanks for watching, mga tito. This is Tito Bonds, and I'll see you in Rohan 2.